Yes, Buttercup?
I am ashamed of you.
Why?
Speaking to all these horrible children.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just couldn't
Silence when you speak to moi. All the people in this village are pathetic looking.
Maybe they don't know who we are.
We'll tell them who we are. I'm Buttercup.
And I'm Daisy.
We're twin sisters. Sisters are we too. We are the fairest in the land, you must agree it's true. When we go walking down the street, the boys all start and cheer. I'm Buttercup.
I'm Daisy.
The sisters are here.
The other day at Kmart, I went shopping for a dress. Something rather elegant, my young man to impress. At last I found a lovely one with silver bells that twinkle. I looked $1 million.
Yes, old and green and wrinkled. Sisters are we too. We are the fairest in the land, you must agree it's true. When we go walking down the street, the boys all turn and cheer. I'm Buttercup.
I'm Daisy.
The sisters are here. Our family tree is very fine, the tallest in the land. So you must excuse us if we seem a trifle grand. Our parents are in iron and steel, of that there's no concealing.
Yes, Mama does the ironing and Papa does the stealing.
Sisters are we too. We are the fairest in the land, you must agree it's true. When we go walking down the street, the boys all turn and cheer. I'm Buttercup.
I'm Daisy.
The sisters are here.
Daisy! Oh, there you are, girls. I thought I'd lost you.
It's not your lucky day, is it?
Well, there we are, girls. There's your new home. Hard Up Hall over there. Oh, is that it?
Yeah. Oh, it's a horrible hovel. Is that what you brought us to? A dilapidated prefab? Oh, I wish I were dead.
Well, that could be arranged. Well, I suppose it could do with a lick of paint.
A lick? Ha! If you drowned it in paint, it would still look like a pigsty. And where are the fountains and the footmen running to greet us?
Well, I expect Buttons has nipped down to the shops. Well, when he returns, ask him to...
Tell him.
Tell him to take our luggage to our rooms. Yes, of course, at once, yes. And where is your daughter? Cinderella.
We want to inspect her.
Yes, of course, at once. Cinderella, dear. Darling, come and meet your new stepsisters. This is Buttercup and Daisy. Yes, well, make yourselves acquainted. I'll just pop down to the Labour Exchange for a quick one.
How do you do? How do you...
What a horrible dress!
Oh, please don't do that.
And I wonder who gave her her wig. It's probably to cover her bald spot.
Ouch!
It seemed to be glued on.
It's my own hair.
It's my own hair.
It's my own hair.
She sounds like Cyndi Lauper. She isn't suitable enough to be our stepsister. I think we will make her our own personal maid. Maid, carry our cases up to the boudoir.
I'll do my very best.
Come along, Daisy. Move it.
Is with me, and we've decided to make a surprise visit to your village. Now, he doesn't like all that bowing and scraping, so treat him like an ordinary chap, okay? Right then, His Royal Highness, Prince Charming. Right then, His Royal Highness, Prince Charming.
Prince, and I swing both ways. Just thought I'd wake up this dozy little village, Dandini.
Oh, Prince Charming. Oh, Prince Charming.
Oh, will you shut up with that charming stuff?
The Prince.
Will you look at that, Dandini? All that people see of me are my boots. And I thought it would be hard to stay anonymous with my face on all the money. Hello, young lady. Hello, hello. It's a village of silly gigglers. Did you drop your contact lens? What? Let me see. Where? Please, stay and have a cappuccino. Where you go?
Well, you see, that's the price you pay for being the prince.
Yes.
You get too much respect.
Well, if that's the case, I'd like a little less respect and a lot more eye contact.
Well, perhaps it's the clothes you wear.
What?
You do look rather like you just escaped from the Nutcracker.
Careful, Dandini, before you go too far.
Hello, everybody. It must be Monday, there's nobody there. I said hello, everybody! Oh, that's better now. I'm Buttons, and I work for Baron Hardup. And Hardup's a good name for him. Do you know, he's so poor, when the garbage truck comes round, he orders 3 bags. Hey, but I don't mind working for the Baron, because he's got the most beautiful daughter, Cinderella. Have you seen her? Have you? I'm in love with Cinderella. I think she's phantasmagorical. I get goosebumps just thinking about her. Hey, but you're going to love it here because, you see, I've got my own gang. And boys and girls, would you like to be in my gang? Would you? Because we have a secret sign in my gang that nobody else in the whole world knows. When I shout, smelly cheese, you have to hold your nose and shout pong pong. I'll give you a try. Smelly cheese! Oh, that's smashing. Now you're all in my gang. Hey, I'll introduce you to the rest of our gang. Come on, my gang. Come on. All these people have joined our gang, so say hello.
Hello.
Hey, shall we teach them our gang song?
Yeah.
Right. Thanks, Uncle Roach. There was a little fly, flew in the grocer's store, and he on the ceiling, and he on the floor. And he on the bacon, and he on the ham, and he on the head of the little grocery man. What a naughty little fly he was. Now the little grocery man said, before this day is done, I'll get me little spray and I'll get me little gun. But before he could count from 1 to 10, the little fly went on the grocery man again. Hey, should we let them have a go?
Yeah.
Right. There was a little fly, flew in the grocer's store, and he on the ceiling, and he on the floor, and he on the bacon, and he on the ham, and he on the head of the little grocery man. If you could see your faces out there going. Now the little grocery man said, before this day is done, I'll get me little spray and I'll get me little gun. But before he could count from 1 to 10, the little fly went on the grocery man again. Cinderella.
Oh, Buttons, I'm so glad you're back.
What's the matter, Cinders? You're looking sad. You shouldn't be sad today. Your father's back, and he's got married again, and you've got 2 lovely new stepsisters. They're not new. They're not lovely.
That's just the trouble, Buttons. I know they're tired after their long trip, but ever since they arrived, they've been just beastly to me.
What have they done?
Well, they started by pulling my hair. And then they said I wasn't good enough to be their sister. And then they said I had to be their personal maid and run around after them all day long. And, oh, Buttons, I'm going to be so very busy.
Well, don't you worry, Cinderella. My gang will help, won't you, my gang? Yeah! Come on.
We're busy doing nothing, working the whole day through, trying to find lots of things not to do. We're busy going nowhere, isn't it just a crime? We'd like to be unhappy, but we never do have the time.
I have to wake the sun up, or he'll stay in bed all day.
And then inspect the rainbow so they'll be bright and gay.
And then rehearse the songbirds to make sure they sing in key.
Hustle, bustle,
And never a moment free.
We're busy doing nothing, working the whole day through,
trying to find lots of things not to do. We're busy going nowhere, isn't it just a crime? We'd like to be unhappy, but we never do have, never do have.
Prince Charming, the cook is concerned his breakfast will spoil.
I'm to meet him for fencing practice in a few minutes.
Well, we must go over the seating plans for the next royal banquet. I must make sure there are enough young ladies present.
Young ladies?
For him, not for you. We must get him married before...
Before what?
Before he gets too old and people start wondering about an heir.
Too old? I wouldn't let him hear that.
Well, he's no spring chicken, is he?
Well, I know what you mean. I always let him win at fencing just to make him feel good. I, of course, could wipe up the floor with him anytime.
Oh, past it, am I?
Just a little joke.
Hunka. Sire, we must go over the seating plans for the next royal banquet. I have you sitting next to the Baroness Matilda and the Countess Prunella.
Countess Prunella? I'd rather sit next to Princess High Fibra.
But, sir, the Countess Prunella's strong.
I don't want to hear about those two old boilers.
But, sire...
You sit next to them if you're that
but,
beautiful.
sire, protocol...
I'll cut off your protocol if you don't get out.
Sire...
Oh, don't be so unkind to him. He was only doing his job.
Don't you start. Come on, Dandini. It's almost time for Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous.
Wait a minute. First, you must attend to business.
Why?
Why? Because you're the prince, that's why.
Oh, you know I'm not mad about being the prince.
Oh, bad luck.
You're the lucky one. You can go where you like. People look at you, not just your boots. Dandini, I am going to be an ordinary person just for a day.
Well, you can't.
Why not?
Because someone would have to be you.
Well, I thought about that, and I've come up with a great idea, Dandini. Or may I call you Dandy?
Certainly.
Good. You see, not too many people know my face. So all I'd have to do is put the royal cloak on someone else and change places. Great scheme, eh?
Yes, of course it would have to be someone you trust.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Someone who knew the royal protocol.
Absolutely. So when do we start?
We?
Yes, your Royal Highness.
Oh, you're joking.
I have never been more serious in my life.
Well, I won't do it.
I didn't quite hear that.
Yes, well, I do get your point, yes. Well, my good servant, feel me a drink.
At once, your Royal Highness. At once.
Hey, if they could see me now, that little gang of mine. I'm eating fancy chow and drinking fancy wine. I want those stumbled bums to see for a fact.
The kind of top drawer, first-rate chumps you attract.
All I can say is, wow, just look at where I am.
Tonight he landed all right in a pot of jam.
What a setup, holy cow.
They'd never believe it if my friends could see us now. If they could see me now, along with Dandini.
He's waiting on me like he was the maitre d'. I hear my body saying, crazy what is.
Tonight he's living like the other half is to think the highest brow.
Which I might say is he.
To pick the lowest brow.
Which there's no doubt is me.
What a setup, holy cow. They'd never believe it if our friends could see us.
If our friends could see us.
If our friends could see us.
Hello. That's lovely. Well, allow me to introduce myself. I'm the rent collector, and this is a sleepy turtle friend of mine, Silly Willy. He's still asleep. Come on, wake up, Willy. I tell you what, look, on the count of 3, would you all shout out, wake up, Willy? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Well, that was very good, you see, but it wasn't quite loud enough. Now then, as loud as you possibly can. 1, 2, 3. Now then, Willie, what have you got to say to everyone?
See ya.
Willie, you can't go to sleep now. You see, that's all our friends out there.
Is it?
Yes, now, Willie, I've got an important job to do. I've got to get $50 from Baron Hardup.
Why?
Willie hasn't paid his rent, and it's up to me to collect the money.
Is it?
But if you don't help me get the money, it's going to land you right in the soup.
Is it?
Now then, Willie, what do you think of the idea?
Oh, it's great, but I'll have to sleep first.
He's gone to sleep and we've got to find the Baron. 1, 2, 3. Hey, here comes the Baron now.
I'm busy doing nothing. I work for the CBC.
Hold it right there, Baron. We want to see you.
Well, now you've seen me, I wish you good day.
Just a minute, you haven't paid your rent. No.
Haven't I?
You haven't paid your rent?
Oh, dear. Well, how much do I owe you?
$50.
How much?
$50?
Hold it. Now, come on, Baron, pay up.
But of course I'm going to pay you.
Oh, yes.
When?
Right now.
Now?
Yes, and what's more, I'm going to pay you in cash. How much did you say? $50?
Yeah, $50.
All right, hold out your hand.
Okay.
Here we go. $1, 2. Tell me, Mr. Broker's man, how many years have you been doing this job?
Oh, about 12 years.
12?
Yes.
13, 14. And your father before you, how many years was he doing it?
23 years.
23, 24, 25. And little Willie here, how old is he?
Oh, he on 47.
47, 48, 49, 50. $50. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.
Baron, that's not enough. He's cheated us, Baron. Come back here.
You see, I'm just a little unhappy at home. Nobody seems to care about me anymore. And apart from my friend Buttons, you're the only friends I have.
Cinderella, where are you?
Oh, don't go, it's only Buttons.
Cinderella! Smelly cheese! Oh, Cinderella, there you are. I've been looking for you everywhere. What have you been doing?
Oh, dancing and dreaming.
Dreaming? Oh, that's soppy, that is. And as for dancing, you'll never earn any money doing that.
I know, Buttons.
Hey, I've been shopping for those 2 ugly sisters of yours. They wanted some makeup, so look what I've got them. Polyfiller. And the other one wanted something to put on the corns of her feet, so I've got her cornflakes.
Oh, Buttons, why do they hate me? I really try to please them. Oh, are you all right?
Oh, I'll be all right if you'll help me up. I haven't eaten in a long time. I'm afraid I'm a little weak.
I'll tell you what, sit on this log and have a little rest. You'll feel better then.
Thank you.
There we are.
Thank you.
Here, have some bread. It's just been freshly baked.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
Cinderella, you can't do that. That belongs to the 2 ugly sisters. They'll be furious.
Well, I don't care if they are furious. This little old lady needs it more than they do. Now gather some sticks for her, Buttons.
She can't eat sticks.
Oh, Buttons, don't be silly.
Oh, all right, I'll get the sticks. You look after the old lady, Cinderella.
Cinderella? What a lovely name. And rightly so, for you are a very beautiful young girl. But why so sad?
Oh, does it show?
Tell me.
Well, it's just that I used to have such dreams for the future, but not anymore. The future looks a little black and a little frightening now.
What do you want with dreams?
Oh, they were something, my dreams. I used to sit by the fire on winter evenings and, well, they were really something.
You shall have more than mere dreams to make you happy. Only have a little faith, dear. You'll see, everything will be all right.
Is this enough sticks, Cinderella?
Oh, ample thank you. And now I must be on my way.
And I'll come with you and show you the way.
Yes, because all the paths in the forest look the same, you know.
Well then, just to the fork in the road. I'll be just fine from there.
See you later, Cinderella.
Oh, look. It's a Cottage Touch doll.
Excuse me, is this the way to Hardup Hall?
Who wants to know?
We do.
Who's he?
This is my little mate, Silly Willy, and we're trying to find Baron Hardup to get his rent money.
Well, you're in the wrong place here, especially with your friend there.
Why?
Because you're in the middle of the prince's hunt, and he'll have your friend for breakfast. He loves turtle soup.
This is it.
What is it?
This is your big moment, so make the most of it.
What are you talking about?
Today, you will be the prince.
Don't start that nonsense again. I'll be clapped in irons if I'm found out.
You won't be found out. And to fully ensure that I'm not recognized, I've had the royal dentist come up with a little disguise.
The royal dentist? Not at those prices. See, you got your money's worth.
You know, I feel a bit like Pierre Trudeau.
Give me the cape.
All right, here you go.
Lollygagging behind
Don't
us.
you
Hurry up.
start with me. I know what I'm doing, for heaven's sakes.
Oh, Buttercup, my feet are soaking wet. Oh, Buttercup, there's been no sign of the royal hunt since we came into this woods. Oh!
Look! Man!
Oh, yes! Real live men!
I think you'll have to drop something.
I beg your pardon.
Go ahead and drop your hanky.
Oh, what a good idea!
Gypsy Rosalie lives.
Pardon me, but did either of you see a lady's hanky?
Go on. Say something stupid.
Is this it?
That's stupid.
It is. I must have gone and dropped it. What a coincidence for you that you found it. Go on, get at him, baby.
Hello, boys. I think your ships have just come in.
I think they just hit the rocks. Go on, speak to the old bat.
Well, it's always such a pleasure to meet such attractive young ladies. How was that?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
Attractive ladies. Not only is he handsome, but he has immaculate taste. Oh, I could listen to him all night.
So could I. Mind you, I'm not mad about Brer Rabbit over there.
No. I don't like yours a bit, dear.
Mine? You're mistaken. I know the one I want.
Oh, just a minute. I clocked him first.
He said I was attractive.
He obviously meant moi.
No, no, ladies. I meant both of you.
Awesome. Totally awesome.
There you are, girls. I thought something unspeakable had happened to you.
Well, not yet, but we're hoping.
Oh, Daddy, look what I found.
What?
Prince? What prince?
Allow me to introduce His Royal Highness, Prince Charming.
You can't do this to me.
Watch me. What a great honor, Your Highness. Allow me to present the Lady Buttercup and the Lady Daisy.
Your Royal Highness, if you are the prince, then who is your valet? You see, my sister here is free.
Well, I'm not free, but I am reasonable.
Ladies, meet my funky. Be polite to the young ladies. Kiss their hands. Don't be ignorant.
Oh, excuse my sister, Princey. She hasn't been the same since she joined the over 60s.
Ooh, that's enough out of you.
Please, go.
I hope I see you all again soon.
When?
Where?
When? Where? Well, perhaps at the ball I'm giving soon.
What
ball.
Oh, you shut your trap.
Oh, I must look my loveliest for the ball.
Lovely? With a face like that? Ha! I've seen a better complexion on a Brillo pad.
Please, girls, not in front of the prince.
Oh, who rattled your cage? Sorry,
We are sisters. Our faces came from the same mold.
So why is hers moldier than yours?
Oh, I heard that's a common color.
Come along, girls. We must prepare for the ball.
Oh, we can hardly wait. We'll be dancing here, dancing there, all together in underwear.
Oh, very scary stuff.
How about that?
Are you out of your mind? Inventing a ball? That's just what I don't need. Listen, Dandini, I want you to go to the hunting lodge and make my excuses.
What shall I say?
Make something up. Tell them I'm at McDonald's having some McSushi.
Well, fine. I never wanted to get involved in the first place. I put the cape on, he put the cape in.
Don't worry, little fox. I won't let them hurt you. Oh, I just don't understand how a prince could allow his friends to hunt down poor, defenseless little animals.
Well, you see, it's a prince's right to hunt. It's known as a sport of kings.
So, you approve, do you? Well, I think it's a horrible sport. You should tell your friend the prince.
Well, I understand what you're saying, but you see...
No, you don't, or you wouldn't do it. You must be some kind of mindless ninny to hunt down poor little foxes.
Well, ow!
Serves you right.
Ow!
How would you like to be hunted down and
Stop
skinned?
it, you're killing me!
Well, I'm sorry. I realize it's not your fault. It's just that it makes me so angry. Are you sure you're all right?
Oh, yes. Yes, it's just that I'm not used to having a pretty girl looking right at me.
If the prince just knew the animals, I'm sure he wouldn't allow this to happen. Do you know the prince?
Oh, yes, yes, very well.
Well, could you speak to him then?
Yes, I think I could. What's your name?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Well, it's polite to tell someone your name, especially when you've just beat them up.
Well, it's not important. And besides, you deserved it.
You're absolutely right.
What about you?
Oh, I'll tell you everything later. But first, I want to make sure...
But I must have a word with you.
Yes, yes. Well, pardon me. Yes, Dandini, what is it?
Well, Your Highness, well, when I got to the hunting lodge, everyone was gone, and so I couldn't make your excuses,
So you interrupted me for that? Dandini, if the palace itself were burning down, it could be put out without my being there. And you can tell Lord Chamberlain that from me. She's gone. Dandini, the girl that was just here, she's disappeared. I don't know her name or where she came from. But I do know that I shall not be happy until she is found. She must be found, Dandini. Now leave me.
At once, Your Highness.
There was something about that girl. I must see her again.
Ladies, as you know, the prince is giving an unexpected ball. Therefore, this palace must be cleaned from top to bottom. Everyone who is anybody will be there.
Is it going to be a very formal affair, Dandini?
Oh, yes, very formal indeed. Of course, if it were up to me, I'd have given a really wild bash, you know, but the prince, he's such a dork, he's so dull. He'll probably be waltzing, and there'll be a boring band, and... Wait a minute. What are you doing? Where's everybody going? Wait a minute, girls.
Don't tell me. Brian Mulrooney meeting Ronald Reagan. Oh, why does everybody run away when they see me? The girl in the forest, she just ran away and... It's all your fault, you little overachiever.
Your Highness!
Oh, my
Here are the invitations to the ball. They must be delivered at once.
Oh, this looks like another job for me.
Here are the invitations, Dandini.
Wait a minute. Wait, I must deliver these invitations myself.